Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my world of beauty in which I talk about everything related to makeup, skincare and hair. For today's video, I have come up with a makeup recreation which I absolutely love doing. And for today's look, I am recreating the colorful eye makeup look and nude lips by none other than Kareena Kapoor Khan. I was just scrolling through Pinterest when I came across this look and I was like, wow, that's one hell of a colorful look that she is wearing, and I was like, I have to recreate it. And in this video, I am just going to tell you in detail all the basic steps that you need to create this ultra glamorous holographic purple green look, which I absolutely love the way it has turned out. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. And also, please take out a minute to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the notification bell if you haven't until now.
So first things first, I will be taking my Porefessional primer from Benefit and applying it only on the places where I feel I have open pores. It is a silicone based primer, so it is slightly heavy, so make sure that you don't go overboard with it. Once I have sorted the primer, I will be taking my foundation, which for today is the True Match from Loreal. The shade that I'm using is 4N Beige, and although when I apply it, it looks slightly darker, but trust me, it is my true match once it settles down. And I always go over with a beauty blender even if I've applied my foundation using a brush. I take a lot of time blending my foundation and setting it, especially around the eyes, because that is the first area where your foundation will start creasing. So I do take my time and go with this whole process patiently. With my foundation, I'll be taking my Fit Me concealer and apply it under my eyes, around the nose, around my lips, and I'll do some spot treatment because I've been facing a little bit of acne, so wherever I feel I need that extra coverage. And then again, I'll take a damp beauty blender and just pat. I'll not be rubbing because then it will move the foundation beneath, so I'm just taking my time to pat the product down so that it can give me the ultimate coverage. Now after I'm more or less happy with my base, I'll begin doing the eye makeup. I am picking my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette because the eye makeup has a lot of purple in it, and the amethyst shade from the Desert Dusk palette is the best color to go for it. I am just trying to settle the color on the outer V of my eye because I really want the pigment to come out, and I'm not taking it inside because for there I have a different color, so I'm just picking color on the brush and just settling it. I am using a round fluffy brush because I want to give it that slightly blended look. I don't want a sharp line, so I'm just applying it and blending it, and then I'm taking this holographic color and now I'll start applying it, and trust me guys, it is a beautiful color. I mean, more than you can ever imagine it on the camera. It is such a pretty holographic color, and I'm covering the remaining of my eye with this color. I have to make sure that I go even to the slightest corner of my eye, because if you look at Kareena Kapoor's makeup, it's actually popping over there also, so I'm just taking care that it's well blended. Now I'm taking my Technique palette, which has a lot of beautiful colors. The pigment is not so great, that's why I use the fixer on my brush. Now I've taken the green color and I am just applying it on the lower lash line, just as Kareena had. If you have a kohl of this color, that would give you the best pigment, but because I do not have it, I am using this color and I'm going again and again so that it can give me the right pigmentation. From the same palette, I've taken the color black, and using my PAC small blending brush, I am applying it just close to the lash line. I mean, the place where you would ideally apply an eyeliner, I am keeping it close to the lash line because that's the kind of effect that the original look has. And I'll also take the same color on the lower lash line and apply it just not even halfway through, just on the outer corner, and take a slightly V outside and then taking the same blending brush, just blending everything together, because in the look there are no harsh lines and that's the target over here. And now after I'm happy with this much, I will be going over with my K Beauty Kajal. It's a gel Kajal pencil, and I am going to apply a sharp line of kajal just the way Kareena had in her look. Now when I'm happy with my eye makeup, I'll be going over to the eyebrows, which for me are the most important part. I am going to fill my eyebrows really well because even Kareena has dense eyebrows, and I'm just going to fill it really well. On the starting, I'm just going to draw some vertical lines because I don't want that area to be very dense. So I'll just draw some random lines, and then using the spoolie that comes at the end of the product, I'll just smudge it so that it all looks very natural. Then going to my favorite part, which is basically mascara application. I'm using the Loreal Million Lashes mascara, up until now my favorite, and I'll just go over with 2-3 coats to give that effect. You all know that I'm not a falsy person, so I just try to create the same effect with the mascara. And this mascara actually helps you in getting that whole dramatic look that is much needed for this entire look. So now when I am just very happy with the entire eye makeup, I will take the golden highlight color from the same palette and apply it on the inner corner. And I am also taking it upwards, as you can see, because in the look there is a slight popping in the beginning in the inner corner of the eye, which is exactly that what I'm trying to create over here. I've used a very nice angular brush for that. Now time for contouring. If you can see, Kareena has like really chiseled cheekbones, so that's the reason why I've lifted my cheeks like this and I am applying the contour. Yes, I'm going for a heavy contour because oh my god, Kareena has such a chiseled face, and like even if I want to be slightly close to that, I will have to contour really well. So after I've drawn my lines, I'm just going to the blending part, which is basically quite boring. Just one thing that I want to tell you is that the cheek contour should be blended upwards, and the chin contour, the jawline contour, should be blended downwards, and the forehead contour should be blended inside the hairline. And for the nose contour, use your fingers. No brush can do what your fingers can do. Now coming to the blush, I'll be using the pinkier blush because that's what I could see on Kareena's face, and this blush is going to be placed mostly on the cheekbones, the apples of the cheek, and slightly going backwards. I mean, I'm not going to apply the whole C-shaped blush that I usually do. It's just the focus is going to be on the apples of the cheek and slightly going into the hairline. I always go over with a beauty blender because I don't like any line between the contour and the blush. And now I'll be highlighting. The highlighter that I'm using today is from NYX, and I'll be placing the highlighter against the places I have contoured. So like on my jawline, on the bridge of my nose, on the upper lip area, on the center of my forehead, and under the eyes. So these are basically all the areas that you want to highlight if you want that whole 3D dimension coming to your face. Now I'll be spraying a little puffy, and the reason why I'm using this is because it helps me a lot in the under eye blending because it's small and it is pointed, and even on the bridge of the nose, if you take a bigger blender, I think it kind of defeats the contour also around it. So with this, I find it very convenient, especially the under eye blending. You have to make sure that your blending is flawless because only then your whole look will turn out the way it is supposed to be. Now I'm taking my favorite product, which is the MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Pink Light, and I will be applying it on all the places where I've actually used the cream highlighter except the jawline. And now I'll be like blending it using my fingers because I want the heat of my fingers to blend with it. The reason why I am not using a powder highlighter today is because I want the highlight to be very subtle and something, the kind of glow from within kind of look. And now for the lipstick, I'm using the Velvet Teddy from MAC. Kareena is wearing a very soft peachy nude color, and that's the exact thing that I'm trying to recreate over here. So I'll be using my Velvet Teddy, and after that I'm picking this Leading Lady shade from the K Beauty Metallic lip glosses, which basically turns matte. That is the best part about it. And when I combine these two, they come very close to the shade that Kareena is wearing. And with this step, our makeup is done. Just to get that dewy effect, I'll be using the MAC Prep and Prime once again and spraying it generously all over my face. So this is also going to fix the makeup and at the same time give that nice dew.
This is the final look and I am so happy with the way it has turned out. I mean, I have never done a holographic makeup look before and I was kind of skeptical on how it will look on me. I mean, it's pretty. It's very, very pretty. I love the combination. I love the color, the nude lips, the glowy cheeks. It's just perfectly balanced for me, and I think I've done complete justice to this look. I really, really love how this has turned out, and yeah, I would love to know your feedback on this look as well. So please, please, please do write your feedback in the comment section below, and also please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't up until now. So yeah, this was all from my side today. I'll see you again with a new video. Until then, bye bye, take care, and lots of love.